Years. For some reason, I was totally kicked off my live stream that I was doing in Tel Aviv, and I have like 5 minutes to go before the next before something else has to begin. So I really have to get going, but I need to wrap up the story, and I will share it on my YouTube channel, and also I will share it on the community page right on Facebook. So just to, well, again, sorry, I cannot get back on the tour because I was totally just completely kicked off that tour. Not sure why, some technical issues, I believe. But what I want to say is that I will be switching the camera. So what I want to say is that this is the house where Meir Dizengoff lived. And so he is the one behind the development of Tel Aviv, obviously. And the house where he lived was used for the signing of the Megillat Hatzmaut, the Scrolls of Independence, the Declaration of Independence. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you. So I will have to get going quite shortly, but not just now. So I will explain a few things, and then I'll have to be running. And I will share this link as well with everyone later on, so everyone could catch up. And in this house in spring 1948, the Declaration of Independence was signed in the house of Meir Dizengoff. Right now, as you can see, there is reconstruction going on because the house was very old and needs a thorough reconstruction. Hi, Natalie. Hi, everyone. I know it's going to take some time for you to figure out that for some reason I wasn't able to get back on the same tour with the old link, so I'm with the new one, but I'm just wrapping it up. So it's kind of a bummer, but not a very big bummer. Could have been much, much, much worse. And actually here on Rothschild's Boulevard, in the place that was started way before, so it's like 1909, which was just the sand dunes, the state of Israel would be born. And then you see all that. So now Tel Aviv is kind of the cultural and technological and financial capital of Israel, right? You see all the skyscrapers. It's the startup capital. It's the city that never sleeps. It's the Italy of Sakai, as we say it in Hebrew, and all that, and many, many more skyscrapers that you could see from behind the other buildings, from the behind the Neve Tzedek buildings. It all happened thanks to all those neighborhoods, to all those people, all those settlers. Again, I had to cancel one of the live streams today. I had an in-person tour in Jerusalem, and my tourist asked me to stay a little longer. It took a while for me to go back from Jerusalem to Tel Aviv, and so on and so forth. So I just felt that for that very time it was right to cancel. And now on the second pop-up live stream, I've tried to put together the two tours, which I kind of managed, but as I said, I have everything recorded, and I will be able to give you a detailed tours on these subjects and add a lot more material, more photos and everything to provide the, I would say, very exhaustive narrative. Marilyn, thank you so much for the tips. And Shana Tova. As you know, we are approaching the Jewish New Year, so I'm wishing to all my Jewish friends the New Year. Shana Tova u'metuka. Have a sweet New Year. And thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for your understanding. Thank you so much for believing in me. And thank you for sharing me with all those moments. I mean, I wanted to, you were one of the first people I wanted to share this, that I actually was given, in-person tours, but I didn't want to jinx it, so I only did it afterwards, after I had finished with the tour. So I need to go now. I need to get going. I need to run a Zoom class, and then I'll be rushing home to the apartment where I'm staying for the next couple of days, actually. And I will be doing a Peter Hof tour. And then tomorrow we are doing 4 live streams, 4 tours. Misha and Grisha, hopefully with the same link, the one that is actually stated there on my site, on my website, on the Facebook group, and on the calendar. So hopefully they will be able to join and will be able to run the tour. I might be able to join them. I'm not entirely sure yet. And then we'll be talking also with Misha about the Soviet advertising. See you a bit later, exactly. Misha will be giving a talk about the Soviet advertising in the post-Soviet time, actually. That's quite interesting. Just an interesting way people's mindset started to change and evolve, and how it was influenced by the Western culture. That's just very interesting. Again, gives you kind of an insight into
well, what was happening in people's minds. And then I'm taking you to Jerusalem, to the Christian Quarter, and we're going to visit one of the churches. And then I'm taking you to St. Petersburg for the lovely avenue full of Art Nouveau buildings. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. I've had a blast with you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your tips. I'm just reminding you that you can support me either by leaving a PayPal donation, or you can just buy me coffees. And on my website, I will be sharing the correct link with which Misha joined his. Oh, goodness gracious. The link with which Misha and Grisha joined for that Billy Salvatore's. And yeah, so I will provide everything accordingly once I have a minute. But now I haven't had a minute at all. Thank you for everything. It's been it's so windy. I hope you can hear me. Now I'm off to run a class in the nearby cafe because I don't have time to go back home. And then I'll see you in the several hours from now. I would say kind of 3 hours from now, maybe, for another tour in Peterhof. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye.